Hello there, and welcome to the Adventures of Skeezics Dankweed, as we play Mountain Blade Warband, the Floris mod. Let's go ahead and get started. For those unfamiliar, the Floris mod is basically the native game. However, it's got some tweaks to it. Makes it, in my opinion, a much better game. A lot of stuff that you would expect to already be in there. But, yeah, it's my favorite mod. Anyways, but yeah. We're going into Coloradia. I will spare reading most of the text and dialogue because although it would add flavor to the game, it takes some time. Okay. Alright, so let's make the character, Skeezics Dankweed. I was thinking that his father would be a traveling merchant early in life. Because he was a man of significant means, he put him up to be a courtier, hanging out with the nobles and whatnot. And then eventually he became a university student. And Skeezics went on an adventure because his father died. So without daddy's support, he had to make it on his own. That gives us some nice starting stuff. 40 renown, 1,200 denars. And I want to start in the Grand Principality of the Vigors. It's, you know, the northeast? Yes, the northeast area. Alright, and we want to be able to quit without saving just in case the game messes up, and we don't want to be stuck without a decent save. That would be tragic. Alright, let's bump that up. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and do that. We can work on agility in a bit. We already have 2 riding, so that's what I would be most worried about for now. And we have 9 points to throw in. We want power strike. And I was thinking about doing archery. Just because it's fairly useful, especially at like the early game. But before that, we'll put into pathfinding to make us faster, because we're going to be wanting to run away from most things, especially right at the start. Alright, I'm thinking... Yeah, let's go ahead and do power draw. Get that up nice and high. And then for that, I was thinking about doing archery, having 2 quivers, so we have even more stuff to shoot, and then having a 2-handed weapon. And I already know what kind of weapons that I want, so we've got a goal for that. But let's bump that up, because I believe we start out with a bow, which is going to make the early game. That's a crossbow. That's not ideal. Well, that kind of sucks. We'll be able to swap that out because we start out with some good money. However, I'm going to be working on the character, make him look pretty and handsome and what Skeezics Dankweed would be, and then I'll cut back once I'm finally finished with that. Alright, this looks like how I would imagine Skeezics, so we'll go in. As we head to the Vigor Highlands, passing the Bullock River, blah blah blah, and then we hear the rasp of a blade. So somebody wants us dead. What do I start off with? Oh, and a sickle. Excellent. Useless crap. Oh. Well, that's not happening. Oh! Okay, well, that's what you get. Oh, I got stabbed right in the left arm. And I'm covered in blood. But Fuzik Shep... Shep... Ditov... I'm never gonna get that right. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. Yeah, I got an arrow sticking through my left arm. It's not that comfortable. But at least I healed up pretty well, so that's good. Yes. Now, let me explain my proposition. So there's brigands in the hills, and apparently they have taken his brother. And he doesn't know why he was venturing around at night, but I mean, he's still his brother, so he's got to deal with that. And he wants us to get some units, and then we can go save him. So that's the plan. And we got 100 denars for signing up for this. But yes, we start out here in the northeast. It's very cold. We've got the Kurgats down there, Serenids over there. We've got the Road Oaks, the Swadians, and the Nords. But let's see if we can find a bow. Because I am not... Ooh, I didn't want to click that. But we might as well, now that we're here. Talk to the tournament master. We're going to see if there's tournaments going on anywhere, because they are a great moneymaker. Jokala, Tulga, Halmar, and Ikamer. Well, so all three of them are having tournaments, and then there's one there. We are, I guess, decently close. It's not going to be our first priority, though. Okay, let's see if we can get a decent bow. I've seen better. I can go ahead and sell that. Put that stuff down there. As far as arrows, ooh, but that's good. We could blow all of our money. And that, which is just barely excellent. That is like not a bad bow at all. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Sell this junk because we're never going to need it. And then we also need a weapon for striking, which I think we're going to go with the Empire Hammer. It's cheap enough. The Heavy Warhammer would be nice. And I don't plan on using one-handed weapons that much, but for the time being. Swap that out. Okay, so yes, we blew a lot of money. But that shouldn't be a continuing problem now that we have a decent weapon. Okay, let's see the king as well. He might have something for us. And then there's this guy, Lethwin Farseeker. Do I know you? I'm Skeezics Dankweed. Perhaps you've heard of my exploits. Son of Hakrim the Old. Should be Konung of the Nords of Kalradia. But yeah, I thought it was Konungur Ragnar. No. But yeah, he's talking about how he was basically duped. But he's not a warrior, like Ragnar is. We're not gonna help out quite yet, sir, if ever. But here's the king of the Vigors. My name is Skeezics Dankweed, at your service, sir. You may be of common birth, but I'm always looking for good men to fight for me. Any tasks? Okay, so he wants us to go and fight Ramar the Quick at Slezhg. So we'll go ahead and take on that quest. The money we can definitely use, considering we have 119 now after all that purchase, but it's worth it. We've got so many arrows and a decent bow. So, let's head. Slezhg is there. However, we should probably get the men that we need for the starting quest. Or, let's go ahead and save. But here we have looters, and now we can demonstrate just how fun that bow is gonna be. Okay, let's go in. What do you want? Surrender or die. Okay, yeah, we got 62 arrows. This map looks perfect. However, we still gotta do some of the mod option adjusting because now I don't have a mini-map. Okay, are they all the way down there? I think so. Yeah, there they are. Alright. Let's see how far this shoots. That's pretty alright. We have 62 arrows, so nice. That's a shot difficulty of 4.7. Awesome, we got a kill. Yeah, go ahead, hit the horse. He can take the damage. I cannot. But yeah. If you have a horse and you got a bow, you can do pretty well at the start. Especially this white hunting bow. 32 damage base, and then the arrows that I have is plus 14. And then the power strike, or power draw that I have is 3, and I think it's 14% with every extra point. So yes, it's a lot of power behind this. I just gotta, you know, watch. Oh, I got a headshot. Did 88 damage. Okay. Even though I did get hit, that was another headshot. So yes, they're getting demoralized. Nice. That didn't hit anything. I'm a little scared to run in with my melee weapon, because it is a little short, but it's fun to use. And it's blunt damage, so if I had prisoner management, I could be taking prisoners. Nice. Alright, well, as long as I'm connecting hits, they're eventually gonna fall. But yeah, we've gotten like 20 proficiency in archery just from this, this combat. Oh, come on, that was right at his head. What? Well, there we go. After 3 misses, and then we finally smacked him. Let's run over here. Okay. Nope. Haha! And level 2! Oh, and then we get hit for 22 damage, though. So, let's not celebrate prematurely. Alright, well, we got that hit. Alright. Nice. Okay. And now they're demoralized. Now they're running away. Not him, though. You should run too, dude. You're not gonna win. And nice. Okay. We can clean up, and I think, unless this guy gets a lucky hit, we're good. Yes. Perfect. Let's see how far that shot went. It still hasn't... It didn't record it at all, so maybe it went... Oh, 102.19 meters. Ridiculous. Okay, and we got a level, so that's excellent. But yes, because of those 2 that we knocked out with our blunt damage weapon, we could have had them as prisoners, but I don't have any prisoner management. So that's not going to happen. But we got all this stuff. Some padded leather slaver armor is going to make us a little bit stronger. And we got a nasal cap, which is silly looking, but at this point we really aren't trying to make any sort of fashion statement. We're just, you know, trying to survive. Those wrapping boots are slightly better. So yeah, from the first fight we got all this equipment, and then we can take all this stuff and then sell it, so we can get that money back. But yeah, the bow was definitely a good investment, because otherwise we'd be stuck with that crossbow and probably would have died. And then that sickle, which was a completely useless weapon from horseback, so... And now I'm out of room. Alright, well, level 2, exciting, like, already. I was thinking about going ahead and bumping agility up to 6, because we're gonna need that. Agility's nice because it gives you faster movement speed just by leveling it up. But, now we can get, the agility things up to 2. Riding's gonna be useful. I'm not gonna do horse archery, just because eventually using the bow on horseback's not even... It's gonna be more for, like, sieges and stuff like that, which most of the, like, game is basically just taking castles, and that's about it. Um, let's see, what else do I want? Got high enough pathfinding. Looting would be nice. Increasing, yeah, the kind of stuff that you get. And we're actually not that far away from level 3 either. But let's focus on the task at hand, sir. Leadership, we would get a bigger party, but I'm not too worried about that now. Prisoner management, we could have already used. But I think what I'm going to do is... I'm thinking looting. Just so we can get more money from the outset. Now, I know I said that I wasn't going to use pole arms, which I am not in normal combat. But for those tournaments, I do plan on using pole arms. So we're going to go ahead and bump that up because it's going to be useful. Our archery is already pretty good. And our one-handed weapons, like the weapon that we're using right now, it's not bad at all. So we'll do that. So yeah, that was a nice little first attempt at doing some fighting. I don't think we're... Oh, and nobody there wanted to join our party. But yeah, we're not very healed though, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Let's go to Ribache. Maybe there's some... Nobody wants to join up with us, man. Do we spell or something? Like, why? We can stop by Kura and sell all that stuff that we got. There's a tournament being held in Ikamer that I believe we already checked out. Just as to, like, where exactly it is. But, yeah, let's go ahead and sell this stuff. But yeah, now I definitely look like a bandit. That white bow. All this stuff. It doesn't really sell for that much, but it adds up. Yeah, 366. So now we got some money. Let's see if there's some cheap food. No, not really. And we won't worry about it. I want to see if there's a black warbow ever, which is, you need very high power draw for it, but it's cool. Yeah, just sort of perusing the different weapons that are there. Bastard Knight Hammer. This is a Bastard Knight. And then the different kinds of armor that I cannot even begin to wear. However, if we wanted to cross-dress, we could do that for $27.75. It's a little expensive. Okay. So we could go to Sledge and... Yeah, might as well. We're on this route. We haven't been able to pick up any units, which is a shame. Oh, now we got one. Exciting. Alright, well... Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can fight that, what was his name? Remar the Quick. Hopefully he's not that quick. Gotta go to the village center and then find this dude. But yeah, we only have half health, so... I'm a little bit wary as to whether or not we'd be able to do this one right. Now that dude looks like a... nervous man. I don't understand, sir. I've never killed anyone. I think you got the wrong man. Then drop your sword. If you're innocent, you have nothing to fear. Yeah, dude. He's not going anywhere. Well, I just need your head anyway, so you deal what you want. Oh! He's got throwing weapons. He's got throwing weapons. It's not very good with him, though. I think he only has... If they're axes, he only has, like, 10. So we can exhaust his supply. Whoa! He's got a lot. Does he ever run out? If he doesn't run out, then that's gonna be a problem. How many does he have? I swear he's thrown like 25. There we go. He must have thrown a good 30. Unfortunately, our reputation here deteriorates to -2, so we'll never be able to pick up units from this place, which is unfortunate, but them's the breaks. But we completed that quest, and nary damage other than to our horse, who is, he's still doing alright. Feather saddle horse, it's actually kind of a fast one. It's not like a sumpter horse, something slow, so that's good. No, go in, yes. Alright, well now we have all 5 of the units that we would need. But I want to pick up some more, just for added security. Ooh, there's a party of looters. You know what I think we're gonna do? We're gonna show how weak the units are that I have, and go in. Let's do this. Hey, come back. There we go. I'm not afraid of you lot. Hell no, we're not. Yeah, I'm also... keep on forgetting. Oh, yes, I knew I said this when I was in the town. Hey, maybe change those mod options finally. And I didn't. Apparently I had more important things to do. But at least this time I actually have some decent armor, so I'm not nearly as worried as I was first off. We have head protection, too, which is going to help out a lot. What? I was coming right for him. Woohoo! And we got level 3, so that's exciting. But yes, co-op killed by looter, knocked unconscious by looter. They're not very good. But they're level 1 units. So, I mean, what would you expect? Oh! We're doing some damage though, so that's good. Continue the fight. What are you throwing at, sir? Whew! Yeah, I'm getting a lot better with archery. Because, like, this time, maybe a couple of, like, IRL weeks ago, I could barely hit the broadside of a horse. And now I'm doing well. It's compensating for stuff like arrow drop and whatnot. But then again, I also have this amazing bow. That's why I like starting off in the Viger territories, because they're very bow-driven. In fact, they have, like, probably the best bowman in Floris. And they also have a pretty decent cavalry, so it's an interesting setup. Their melee units don't really have shields all that often, which is a problem if you're using infantry, because then they can't defend against stones or anything like that. But their cavalry is fairly strong. Bogatir, I believe they're called. Woo! Oh, received 0 damage. Alright. Don't have to worry that much. Set up. And shoot. Nice. And shoot. Haha. I don't know if there's too much auto-aim for this. I haven't really noticed any of it. But I'm sure there might be something. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So many stones. Alright. Oh, no. We're not gonna do that. If we can get them up in the line, though. Nice. That was coming right for him. Horse received 8 damage. Horse can take it though. He's a good horse. Good horse. Ugh. Alright, now there's only 3 of them, but they will not give up and retreat. I don't know who that they think they are. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, and then completely missed. Oh! I got damaged, but then I smacked him good. That's what you get. Don't defy the Skeezics. Haha! And again! Nice! Alright, well yes, now we have 85 proficiency in archery. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, so we lost 3 units, 2 got wounded. And then we have more wounded, but we can't do anything about that. And now we have even more loot that we can finally sell. This better boots? Barely, but yes. Take all this stuff, which is gonna help pad our coffers. I don't know if we really have that big of a inventory. Might just be imagining things. Ooh, there are some more looters. But at this point, I don't think we're gonna deal with them just because I have 34% of my health. However, now we have an Otroke, which is a little bit of a stronger unit. Alright, for now, I was thinking building agility, so we could have 9 and then 9. That might be good, just because then we can get the other point in writing, which is going to help us out in those tournaments. So let's dump that into there. We could get more looting. But I think what we're going to do now is surgery. Because that makes it more chance that units are just knocked out as opposed to killed. So that's going to help with our survivability. But yes, now we're only 94 experience away from level 4. We're leveling up very swiftly, and I'm happy about that. Let's go to Tabendra. Watch out for those guys. Before we do that, though, nope. Finally remembered what I needed to do. The mod options. So we're going to keep all of those, but we want that battle minimap, and we want it a little bit smaller. And then we're going to set this so that once we die, the formations AI will take over, which will make it... We won't be able to control our units, but they'll be able to control themselves. And then we're going to set D-Horse Cavalry and No Ammo Archers to Infantry. We want Spear Bracing, Skirmishing, and Volley Fire for the AI. Just makes it, breaks up the monotony. We want to pause at hostiles during fast travel. And we want to keep bodyguards on. We want the tournament enhancements, because otherwise it's not nearly as fun. But we're going to make that as native. I know, it might be a little bit cheesing to not have that turned on, but I'm gonna do it. And we're gonna disable the horse speed scaling, so we're gonna have it as native. It gets a little annoying. But I think we're gonna keep all of that stuff on. Yes, okay. Well, there we go. Now that's finally taken care of, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Excellent. Well, then we got some units. I forget if... Did we go to Aike? Aike? Who? Okay, so we have 37 healed. We're not gonna mess with that quite yet. Soon. But let's go ahead and take care of this quest. Alright, now we're in the tavern. We've got this Sigmund dude. He's the master of the freelancers. And they're basically generalist units that you can equip with whatever you want. And they're, so yeah, they're mercenaries, whatever. But they're fun. I have 13 recruits. Each recruit costs 50, he says, dinars. Which is odd, but no, we're not gonna do that. There's that Fusik man. And then he is a companion, but I never have Bunduk. And then that's just another mercenary unit. It's just a traveler guy, another mercenary unit, but we need to talk to him. Splendid work! You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Very well, I shall hunt for bandits. So, it's time, and they are right there. I believe this is going to be a little bit easier than the last couple of competitions. I've been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners and I'll let you go. Prisoners are going free if you pay their ransom. Did you bring any silver? No, but I brought steel. And a bow, most importantly. But yes, there's 4 of them. This should not be difficult. Alright. Yeah, now that we have that mini-map, it's going to make it a little bit easier. So they are right there. And they're gonna hurl stuff at me, of course. But we can hurl stuff at them as well. Yes. Yes, we can. Ooh, a headshot for 103 damage. Arrows overpowered. I think that, yeah, that was actually the robber. I don't want to hit my unit. Come on. Take him. Take him. Smack him. I need you guys to do something. There we go. Excellent. And we got level 4. Good job. Nice. Spare me, spare my life. Okay, yeah, you tell us where the prisoner is. Where you're hiding everybody. Oh, yeah, I probably should have sold some of that stuff while I was in the vicinity. Didn't think about that one, did ya? Okay, well, let's drop some of this stuff. Then pick up some of this stuff because it's worth more. Thereabouts, yeah, that should be good. Let's do that level. Yes, we're already level 4. And I don't even think, I think this is the end of the first day. So, we've been getting some experience, that's for sure. We did surgery. So let's do wound treatment, which makes us heal that much faster. And let's go ahead and continue to put points into pole arms. Once we do a tournament, you will see that that's a very sound decision. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff. Sell all of this stuff. Alright, 312 dinners in our pockets. We're gonna wait for doing any sort of armor purchasing. A wimpled helm. That's just a funny name. I don't even know what exactly wimpled would entail. But yeah, I wasn't really planning on buying anything. Just browsing. Ah, there's a black warbow. It's bent though, so it's not as strong. But that has piercing damage, so it goes through a percentage of armor, which is awesome. Ours is just cutting, so it has to deal with all the armor. But here, this is our future weapon, the Heavy Manhunter Maul. It's gonna take a while before I have the money for it, but believe me, it's a worthy weapon. There's my old sickle. Okay. So for right now, we are looking for the kidnapper's hideout, which is over there. Let's move. Ooh, did anybody? Yes, okay. We can level that up. Him up. I forget, we stopped by Warband. No, maybe not. Well, nobody wants to join us anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, let's go ahead and save again, might as well. And let's go in. Attack the hideout. We can only have a couple of units with us, but that shouldn't be a problem. Get some Kolops, and I think the Otroks are over there. Let's see. There should be some guys. Some over there, some down there. Take some shots. Alright, that one actually hit. It hit pretty well, actually. One hit kill. Alright, team. Show what you can do. Nice! I feel like I'm doing fairly well with the bow. It's such a strong weapon, though. It's about double the strength of, like, the starting bow, if I were to start out with a bow. Which I sort of thought was gonna happen, but obviously it didn't. But I think this is a fair compromise. All right. Nice. Excellent. We're doing fairly well with shooting. Stronk. The Stronk. Yes, he sent me here. Alright, some more dried meat, some beef, some honey. Okay, yes, plenty of stuff to sell. Ooh, and cheap fruit. So we're good on food for the time being, but we want to sell that stuff. Then let's go ahead and pick up all this stuff. As much as we can. So that's a good haul. Yes, we've almost made up all of our money again. So that's fantastic. And that's all we can hold. It will be a while before we level again, though. Alright. Get some Otroks. And let's go back to riveting. To sell off all that stuff that we just got from those dirty bandits. Honey and the beef, yeah, it sells for fairly well. Yes. We're starting to amass our fortune for the good of the remembrance of our poor father who was killed by, let's say it was stung to death by wasps. Giant 2-foot-long wasps. It was a completely improbable death. But we fight for his honor. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to